Previously on The Final Pitch, 21 entrepreneurs from the different regions of the Philippines and beyond were shortlisted to present their initial pitch to our 4 investors. Mikey Romero.
Me, I understand your business because I'm the airline. I can scale up your business easily.
William Tiu Lim.
Get this PO for 1 million packs and I'll invest in your company. Okay.
Dino Araneta.
So I can be your CEO and I can hire you guys.
Why not?
Why not? Huh?
Why not?
And Jet Yu.
I know a lot of developers, even the top 50 in Metro Manila. So hopefully we can work on a piece of the pie at least.
My name is John Aguilar, and I'm an entrepreneur television producer based in Manila. I've gathered 4 illustrious investors looking to fund and support the next great Filipino company. William Tiu Lim, founder of Mega Global Corporation, makers of the #1 sardines in the country, Mega Sardines. Dino Araneta, trailblazing founder and CEO of experience innovation and digital logistics company, QuadX. Jet Yu, millennial dealmaker and CEO of property advisory firm Prime Philippines. And Mikey Romero, billionaire sportsman, port operator, and co-founding owner of Philippines Air Asia. Our goal is to find the best up-and-coming entrepreneurs and help take their businesses to the next level. In the end, they face the investors in a once-in-a-lifetime funding round. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. Today, the investors will decide who among the entrepreneurs will be considered for a possible investment. From among all who pitched, the investors will only be given 4 picks each. Being picked earns the entrepreneur a slot in the show and a one-way ticket to the final pitch.
So there are 21 products and presenters.
We wanted something new, so I think it's a good offering that could link up to the company.
It's very raw still. It's a good idea, but still a very raw stage. I think it's not investable at the moment.
This one, no. There's a lot of technology on
You
it.
like that one?
That one, I like to see how it operates.
Okay. So obviously these 2 are in.
So these 2 in, sure na to.
Okay.
Okay, there's a science in that.
We have to focus quickly on our main criteria. We want a disruptive business model that has a long-term potential.
I would go for him just because of his character, the way he believes in what he does.
It's a good business.
Pero hindi siya ganun ka, although real estate side din, but it's not complementary to commercial real estate.
Maybe the 4 we picked this because we can really show off our platforms, and I think they have good products also.
Half of what we have chosen has really fit to our business model of enabling the e-commerce in the Philippines. Are you already comfortable and good with the top 4 that we've chosen?
We're good to go with this. They've been X'd. Boom.
BPI Foundation will now also decide who among the social enterprises will have a shot at getting a 500,000 pesos equity-free grant for their social enterprise.
Some of them were like startups that had a heart, but you know, maybe as a social enterprise, getting there but not quite yet.
Because the business started first before the heart. Unlike the other social enterprises that we have, it starts with the idea or the social need that they want to fulfill, and then they put up a business to address that.
I think one of the I guess realizations is it's not easy to really have both.
I think 2 or 3 of them had a very clear social mission and objective. So yeah, that would classify them really as a social enterprise.
Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to the Eliminations. As you know, our 4 judges are given 4 picks each, and those picks will officially be their teams for the final pitch. This year, we're very privileged because BPI Foundation will be giving away a 500,000 equity-free grant to a social entrepreneur of their choice. 3 of which will possibly be eligible for that prize. So now I would like to call Palamigan. Congratulations. Idfi. The final pick of BPI Foundation is invested. Congratulations again, and welcome to the final pitch. As I call your business name, I would like for a representative to come up front to take a seat on our very comfortable judges' chairs. The first pick of Dino Araneta, joining Team QuadX, hails all the way from General Santos City, Good Chips. Dibs, congratulations. The next pick of QuadX is Acaba. Finally, Geo Pick. So congratulations to the 4 of you. As Dino would say, you have been X'd. But aside from the 4, I'm very happy to announce that Dino has offered to help 2 more enterprises and help their online marketing campaigns. So please join us up front. Gormanok. Excellent, congratulations. You will also be helped by the QuadX team. So the 2 of you, if you can please go back. So Good Chips and Dibs, I'd like you to stay on those seats. And for the 2 of you, I'd like to ask you to join the rest. Good Chips and Dibs. The reason I've asked you to stay is that you have also been chosen by Mikey Romero to join Team AirAsia. In joining you in Team AirAsia, Trip Zeker. Congratulations. And the final pick hails from the Visayas. Z Leveling, you have the last spot. So Good Chips, Dibs, and Treep Seeker, I'm gonna have to ask you to join the rest. Contestants over here. Apart from Team AirAsia, I'd like to let you know that Team Mega Global has also chosen you to be one of their picks. So congratulations. The other pick of Mega Global is 1 Watt. Gormanok. And finally, Salt, you're part of the Mega Global team. Congratulations. Z Leveling, you're gonna have to stay in that seat. The rest of you, please join the rest. You know, Z Leveling, you really impressed the judges. And you are also part of Team Prime Philippines. And joining you in Team Prime is Quickwire. Excellent. You're in. The last contestant on the final pitch is Investograms. The rest, Thank you for your pitches. All of you gave really passionate pitches that we know a lot of people will learn from, but more importantly, I think you yourselves, after having gone through the initial pitch, will regroup and come back stronger. But for now, that was your final pitch. But congratulations for making it this far. Thank you. So to everyone, congratulations. You are officially the contestants for the final pitch. For Team Quad X, we have Dibs, Akaba, Good Chips, and GeoPick. Also joining Team Air Asia are Dibs and Good Chips, with TripSeeker and Z Leveling. Z Leveling also joins Team Mega Global, together with Salt, Gorminok, and 1-1. And for Team Prime Philippines, Z Leveling also joins the group with Investorgrams, Quickwire, and Excellent. These 4 teams will now move on to the next round, where they will be mentored by industry experts and engage in business challenges that will test their mettle as entrepreneurs. The journey to the final pitch begins now. Up next on the final pitch, the entrepreneurs receive their first dose of mentorship sessions.
Character is not science. It's about you as individuals. At the end of the day, we're talking about money, we're talking about ideas, we're talking about execution. But the essence of this whole pitch is to bring out the best of you.
For promising businesses, the final pitch is a chance to get noticed and get funding from the show's investors. The final pitch also gives social entrepreneurs an avenue to showcase their causes.
BPI Foundation was established in 1978 as the social development arm of the Bank of the Philippine Islands. We're actually celebrating our 40th year this year as we continue to build more robust public-private partnerships through our various programs. Our vision is to have a nation of self-reliant, financially healthy, and empowered individuals and communities. Mission-wise, we do programs that promote financial wellness and economic empowerment.
We're looking for a strong social orientation with high impact to society.
After surviving the arduous task of going through the initial pitches, the mode now shifts to learning. The entrepreneurs now begin their mentorship sessions. Hello, entrepreneurs. Hi, so you're the lucky ones, huh? You're the ones that made it past the initial pitches. So I'd like to congratulate you for making it to the show. As you know, we've lined up on this show a number of really great mentors that will help refine your pitches and your businesses. So I hope you take advantage of this opportunity because they will help you all the way to the final pitch. So think of this as business school, but with a chance to get funding after you graduate. I think that's a pretty good deal, which I hope that will happen for most of you. So our first mentor is the former Chief Financial Officer and now Head of Retail Banking of the Bank of the Philippine Islands. Please help me welcome Mr. Joey Gotuaco.
Hey John, great to be here. Thank you. Yeah. Hey guys, it's a real privilege to be in front of you today. I'm sure a lot of what's going through your head right now is how much can I raise? How do I price myself? How do I present it to my potential investor? There are really 3 things. First is your revenue potential. How do you grow your top line? The second thing that an investor is always going to look at is financial discipline. Do you know how to manage your expenses? Do you know how to manage your cash flow? Because you'll hear in this business, what investors are looking at is the jaw. Has anybody heard that term, a positive jaw? The jaw is like this, it opens up. They're looking to see at what point can your business grow its revenues faster than it's growing its expenses. The bottom jaw, the mandible, is expense. The top line is revenues. And the faster you can expand the difference between the two, the faster you can get those positive jaws, is when the investors have the most confidence in your valuation. The financial discipline, I think, applies to all of you equally. And I'm very sensitive to this because a lot of us here have a great idea on a business, on a market, on a consumer experience, but sometimes we need some help on accounting. The first thing we'll talk about here is valuation. Everyone is very curious about what valuation they can achieve for their business or to fund their business, and you obviously want to give as little control away as possible. How do you achieve those very conflicting objectives? My first advice to all of you is be very wary about cash flow. Be very, very careful about how you manage your receivables. You all have wonderful opportunities here, but make sure that you close on those opportunities by focusing not just on the earnings, but also your cash flow. The last thing I'm going to talk about, character, is not science. It's about you as individuals. At the end of the day, we're talking about money, we're talking about ideas, we're talking about execution. But the essence of this whole pitch is to bring out the best in you. And they're looking at you as an individual. Investors invest in business either today or tomorrow because they like you as individuals. And they know that when you come into venture capital, that there's risk, okay? But if they like you as individuals, you never know. They might invest in you now because of it and justify it later on. The investor will say, hey, look, I see those values in the individual. I'm investing in the individual first, the idea next. I'll just put the money in and I'll justify the valuation later. The investors may not realize that, but that's how you're winning, when people get to see who you are as a person, as an entrepreneur. What do people like to see when that's coming out? There are 4 things. Do you understand a customer experience? You're not just creating a product. You're creating a customer experience. Do I see that this person understands a market, whether it's corporate, individual, in ways that I don't understand? Can this person give me a vision and insight that I don't see? Do you understand process and technology? Technology, at the end of the day, is nothing but the automation of a process or the improvement of an existing process. So make sure you communicate that. What are you trying to do to make things cheaper, faster, better for your market? And how are you using technology or some specialized knowledge that you have to make that real? Investors are looking at leadership. How do you manage a team? Leadership is basically a capacity of someone to attract talent to the organization to solve a problem. And it also communicates confidence to an investor that if a problem does occur, it's not just you solving it, but you're able to lead a team to actually solving that problem. And finally, marketing and sales. How can you scale it up? Either through a partnership with a corporate, if you're in the efficiency business. If you're in the P2P business, how do you get onto your opportunity? And if you are in the consumer business, how do you get to that point of distribution?
So, us as entrepreneurs and startups, when we start in this industry, our business model, some of them are new to the industry and investors don't really understand them. And some investors are offering us, let's say, a convertible note. They're willing to give us the money and then later on get some shares, but they're not yet 100% sure about the investment. What is the best way to go forward? Should we turn down the convertible notes that they're offering us, still looking at the fact that we need the investment to grow the business?
If the investor came to you and said, look, I'm willing to put in convertible debt, that's a good sign. And it shows some confidence or interest in your business. I think the fact that they're using a convertible structure may just be a form of negotiation. So offer him equity. And maybe you can say, look, a convertible is possible, but at a later stage of the game, once you hit certain milestones in your business.
Aside from the cash positions, the good cash flows, how would you put into the equation the strong traction? For example, you're the #2 website that's dominating the industry, or you've captured 1/3 of your potential market. How would that be put into play when you raise valuations to the investors?
If you want to stretch the valuation, it's not necessarily earnings in your case. It could be a multiple of your revenues, or it could be a number that's tied to the number of customers that you bring on site. Now comes the end of our advisory session, and I did want to leave you with the message that I had at the beginning. The investors are looking to invest in you first and your idea second. Have that confidence in bringing who you are as a person out as you tell your story, and your business will follow through with that. So that's my parting message to you. You've been a great crowd. Thank you very much for having me.
Up next on The Final Pitch.
To take care of your business is to take care of your people. So now we're ready for the challenge.
After getting critical insights on finance, the entrepreneurs will now receive mentorship that will give them ideas on how to ensure that their people are taken care of. So our next mentor is the first Vice President and Head of the Corporate Sales Division of Insular Life. Entrepreneurs, please help me welcome Mr. Lito Lucas.
Hello. So first of all, congratulations to all of you for reaching this far in the competition. So you all have employees under you who you take care of. You might have very few employees right now, but I know as you continue to expand your business, I'm sure the number of your employees will also grow. To take care of your business is to take care of your people. And one way to power up your people is by offering them a reasonable, relevant employee benefit program. Because a well-thought-of employee benefit program can really attract good talents and retain them in your companies. So what are the common employee benefits available in the market? First, life insurance. This is for untimely death of employees. The beneficiaries will receive, in case something happens to the employees, the beneficiaries will receive the proceeds as an income replacement. Second, common employee benefit is health insurance. This is for hospitalization and overall wellness program of employees. And the third, as I've said, retirement plans. So all of these things can be done in one simple product through group insurance. So group insurance is a type of insurance wherein you cover groups of employees under one contract only. So we're dealing with one policy only. One thing good about group insurance is that it is intended to be simple, cost-efficient way of protecting your employees, to protect them from certain contingencies in life. And what is important also with group insurance is you don't have to worry where the money will come from the next time one or two of your employees will get sick. For some, when they meet untimely death. Or right now, we're even talking of retirement. So you have something to use as a vehicle for saving for them in the future. And lastly, life and health insurance premiums borne or shouldered by the company are tax deductible. So actually, you can recover the expenses you spent for your employees when it comes to taxation, more or less.
So I want to know up to what point are my employees covered and how does payment work for a group insurance thing because it's a standard plan.
We can insure your people, consider them as one group. We get the average age and then based on that average age, we determine the premium. So it will end up a lot cheaper than, each employee buying individually from other providers. Portability, when they leave, can they bring that cover to another company? No, it's not. It's not portable. If an employee leaves your company, what happens is if you have paid already the premiums, we will refund the premiums, the unused portion of their coverage to you. The other option is if you don't want the cash to be returned to you and use that for future hires.
What is the minimum number of employees for us to qualify for the group insurance?
5 lives we can already cover. So now we're ready for the challenge. First, we want you to craft a manpower development program for the next 12 months that will ensure the acquisition and retention of good talents for your business. The second activity is based on the nature of your business and your overall business direction. Identify the employee benefit program that you will prioritize for your people at this point of your business. And please explain why. The winner of this challenge shall win free group life insurance coverage for your company.
Wow!
We're giving you 30 minutes to answer the challenge. All the best to you guys.
Okay, your time stops in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens up. So we will now give your answers to the Insular Life team. But the results of today's challenge will not be revealed today. That will be reserved for the final pitch. And we wish you the best of luck. Next time on The Final Pitch, Millennial Dealmaker Jet U meets his Team Prime for a day of mentorship and challenges. Entrepreneurs, for this part of the challenge, you will be given exactly 2 hours. Good luck. Your time starts now.